Hi, my name is Lydia McLeod, and this is my curriculum journey for ECS 210. We began this class by discussing what curriculum is and came up with the definition that it is a provincially mandated document that must be taught by all educators. When I first began, I did not realize how complex the idea of curriculum was. I did not realize that it was more than just simply teaching information to our students. Some of the topics we discussed in class were Kumashiro's definition of common sense. He defines it as something everyone should know, meaning teaching the same content year after year and not challenging ideas of racism, gender, and sexuality in relation to the curriculum. Kumashiro also raised the issue of the definition of a good student, meaning someone who conforms to society's idea of good. They speak when called upon, work diligently, hand in assignments complete and on time. These are the common senses that our society has formed. By this definition, middle and higher class students are the privileged. They are raised so that they can conform to this definition, and it is easier for them to fit the definition because they can relate better to the teacher. A student who is not from the same class as their teacher may have a harder time relating. Therefore, it is harder for them to fit into the good student's definition. In regards to this definition, it would be easy to see how some students may struggle in school. The students who do not fit into the same class as their teacher will never succeed in relation to that definition, and students who are from the same social class as their educators will continue to excel in school. One of the first assignments we had in this class was creating an autobiography. I thought I had addressed all aspects of my life. However, I now know I missed three crucial aspects of who I am, which are my race, gender, and sexuality. I think race is such an uncomfortable topic, because we all try to not offend anyone when addressing race. However, race does need to be addressed because there is a hierarchy that exists within society, where Anglo-Saxons or white people are at the top, followed by Northern Europeans, Asian, and then finally Black and Aboriginal people. If the topic of race is never addressed, then we will never improve as a society, and we will consistently have students who do not feel like they can relate to others within the classroom. I would not have even thought of addressing gender prior to this class. Society has set up standards that we live within and at a certain point just conform to the ideas. However, as educators, we cannot allow ourselves to just conform to what society has provided us. We need to be aware of the gender biases and address them within our classroom. If they are never addressed, then the ideas of femininity and masculinity will continue to resonate within our students, and they will feel like they have to live within the barriers of gender. We live in a society where being a heterosexual woman or man is the ideal. I would never have addressed this in my autobiography because I do not fall within the other category of sexuality. However, if we can create an open dialogue about this subject, then maybe we can bring awareness to the stigmatism surrounding being in the other category. And hopefully we can try to eliminate homophobic beliefs and comments by some students, and create an environment where people who do identify as being in the other category feel safe and comfortable within their own skin, and feel as though they do not have to hide who they are out of fear of being discriminated against. Mike Capello made an important comment saying, "I am a racist, sexist bastard." This shocked me. I could not believe my professor was making this confession in front of his class. However, had he not said this, then the dialogue and learning that took place in this class would not have happened. I would not have realized that we breathe racist air, and I would not have addressed my own faults around this subject. I would be lying if I said I have never had a racist or sexist thought. And as a teacher, addressing this is crucial. How can I improve and teach students in the other category if I never admit that I have faults and I have made mistakes? Because I made this admission, I was able to delve deeper into what we were taught in ECS 210, and I was able to confront the issues of racism, gender, and sexuality, and see that they all play an important role when working within the curriculum. Curriculum is more than a provincially mandated document, it is planned. It is what we teach our students during the time that we have with them. It is lived and taught. And if we don't address the hidden curriculum, then the document that we are mandated to teach will not resonate with us as teachers and with our students. I want to move beyond the idea of common sense and teach in an equitable way where students feel like they can have an open dialogue with me and feel as though they can express their thoughts and not be judged. I want to take risks and be willing to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. I will address the fact that I am a white heterosexual woman, and I will address the privileges that exist within society. And I will question how I teach in regards to how my students are learning in order to provide them with the best education that goes beyond the ideas of common sense.